Hey guys, welcome to episode 17 of Channel Tuv. Now, we may not be in our regular setup, but that's completely okay. I need to introduce you guys to the new look. So, drum roll please. We are now animated. Woohoo! So, the reason, some of you may know this, but the reason I'm doing this now is because it's just so difficult to put my setup. You see, the drawing that you're looking at right now, the real setup that I would always do, it was so difficult to set up the camera, pull out the desk, and it was just too complicated. So I came up with this idea. I want to be consistent with the podcast. I love this podcast so much, and I came up with the idea of getting it fully animated. So we do have different emotions. We'll get to them when we get to them. I don't want to just spoil every single animation we have, but we have a lot. So we also got a sound effect board. Well, I only have one sound so far. It's this one. Bruh. There we go. But yeah, we got a good amount to cover. I mean, and also, if I do want to show my face, just in case I have to show something, I could just do this. Hey guys, see? We're at the regular setup. Like I said, it's just too difficult to keep pulling out keep pulling out the desk. It's literally over there. I could not throw it away, but I could put it somewhere else now. I am trying out a new facial hair look. I don't know how I feel about it, because if you guys know my facial hair, it's like I get the Abraham Lincoln look where it just connects here. I get nothing on the cheek portion. It's annoying. So I was like, you know what? Let's go with the full goatee. I don't know how I feel. I feel like it makes my cheeks stick out a lot because I don't have a jawline. In case y'all should know that by now. I don't have a jawline, but I don't know. I just think I just need to go out and tan more because it's so gray. Anyway, I'm not wearing the uniform. I know. At least I don't have to keep putting on the uniform. See, there I am with the uniform. But there's a couple things I want to cover today in today's episode. One of the first things I want to say is that with these new animated episodes, I don't want to edit them. I want these to be raw. Pause. I just want to have an outlet. Keep an outlet. So if you guys are listening to this while doing something, just be prepared that there are no cuts unless I really need to cut, But yeah, so I mean, let's just get started with probably what I'm going to name the video. Streaming. I finished my first ever streamathon, or you could call it a subathon, or it's not a subathon, I guess. You could call it, I called it a Robloxathon. That's what I called it. Excuse I. And that was extremely fun. It was a little exhausting in the middle portion, but overall it was so fun. I am so tapped into streaming now. Let me get comfortable. I am so tapped into streaming now. I stream over on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/Tuvington_ in case you want to check it out. But I had no idea I was going to fall in love with streaming. I didn't know. I was always like, being a YouTuber is better. I was always like, if I'm a streamer, I'm going to slip up. I'm going to say something stupid. I'm going to get canceled. But I just never really gave it a chance. Besides on Kick. Shout out to the people that visited me on Kick, by the way, when I was on Kick. That's a crazy error. That was crazy. It's funny enough, though, that we were averaging more average viewers on Kick. I told my chat this. It's because I would promote it at the beginning of my videos, but promoting at the beginning of my videos on the main channel is always risky because it could seem insensitive. Hey, guys, go follow me over there. Okay, now let's talk about something morbid. So nowadays, I am a lot smarter about my decisions. I am my own PR. I'm my own manager. And yeah, when it comes to streaming, not only is it fun, not only is it a direct connection with you guys, I get to see the Discord full of fan art and review it. You guys make fun of me. It's really funny. Sometimes it's not. But, it increases engagement and activity across all platforms. It's like, why not do it? So yeah, I want to do events. I want to stream casually, but I want to do events where I just go live for a long period of time. For example, my next event will be a Minecraft-a-thon. So I'm maybe Mine-a-thon. I don't know what I'll name it, but I'm going to beat the Ender Dragon. I've never done that personally. I always liked Minecraft. I just never really cared too much about finishing the game. But I'll do it on stream. Not hardcore. I'm not trying to do that. That'd be too much. But anyway, it's like, oh yeah, and also like the final straw, like that made me want to keep streaming, dude. The money, dude. I didn't know, and I was averaging 150 viewers. Imagine the people that get 1,000 to 10,000, even more. I made a good amount of money off 7 days of streaming, and I got Twitch affiliate in the middle of it. So it's just like, why not? And then you could clip it up and put it on the second channel. That's what I do on this channel. So no, seriously, you guys should tune in. The goal is 10,000 followers over there. But am I leaving main channel for streaming? The answer is no. There you go. You got your answer. The answer is no. I can't do that. I would never. Main channel is my baby. Main channel is my baby. And also, that's the main thing that puts food on my table, the main channel. But I do everything. You know, I want to be the Childish Gambino of YouTube. Just don't want to if I were to list them off, I already know it by heart now. YouTuber, streamer, musician, clothing brand owner, voice actor, cartoon creator, and I feel like podcaster. Like, I feel like I'm forgetting one. I'm gonna review this later and be like, oh, that's the one I forgot. Anyway, I have a lot of things under my belt. And it gets exhausting sometimes. Like the 7 days on stream is really exhausting, especially when I don't have a clipper to like clip my stuff. It's all me. Yeah. It's exhausting. I'm glad I was able to finish it though. I hadn't noticed how much calmer I've been getting as I get older. Like, I used to look at Markiplier's old videos and then compare it to him in the recent years. And if you guys noticed, that fucker got so much calmer. He used to be screaming like a little kid to now, if you click his videos, he's just like all serious. And I used to be like, that's lame. That's really lame. Like, where did your soul go? You know, that's how I would see it. And I really like Markiplier. And I was looking at like older streams and I don't know, I feel like crazier. I don't know, like more outspoken maybe. I feel like I'm beginning to get more reserved, which is a good thing. I don't mind it because I know when to act out. Like, I know content creation. But as I get older, I feel like I'm getting more reserved. I think that makes sense, you know? I'm not that stupid 16-year-old anymore. I'm 23. I'm a grown-ass man. But yeah, just the connection I made with you guys streaming, I've never felt that before. Like, even when I was on Kick, I think nowadays I felt it way more because I would incorporate you guys. For example, the Discord. I would be like, all right, guys, submit stuff on the Discord or submit stuff on my Instagram stories, and then you guys would tune in to see yourselves. I think that's the key. You guys want to see yourself? Okay, I'll include you. Just watch a stream. But 2 Gay Cats episode 2 is coming out. I'm gonna announce it soon. It's coming out like in a week or something. I know I need to promote it, but maybe in a week and a half or something. I don't know. I'll decide. But it's, like I said, it's fully done. If you want to donate to the Patreon, you can. It's in the description. Excuse I made my return to the gym today. I hadn't gone for like a month. I felt horrible. I still kind of feel horrible. But I made my return to the gym. Feels good. When I walked in, there was a woman, I guess sponsored by Celsius, handing out shots of Celsius. Celsius is an energy drink, in case you guys don't know. Took a shot of Celsius. It was pretty good. I've tried Celsius before, but I just I don't know. I energy drinks. For example, I don't really like consuming caffeine, but if it's for a good reason, I will. Like for the streams to hype me up, I would drink some C4. But for the most part, I don't like them. I'm just really excited for this like streaming era. It just made the connection with the fans so much bigger. Like that, they're so loyal. You guys here on the channel that don't even watch my streams, if I thought you guys were loyal. Dude, the 150 people, They donate, they chat, they sub up, they make funny fan art. Like, dude, those 150 people are crazy. I love them. They are goated. They are goated. Um, you know, at the end of the Roblox-a-thon, don't tell anyone though, I shot my shot with this girl. I think she's really pretty. I did it publicly. I did a whole presentation. Don't tell anyone though. I'm not even going to say anything more than that, besides the fact that if you want to find out, go to the VOD. It's on Twitch. It's the most recent one. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think it's chips. Like, I don't think she cares. She's active on her Instagram. She just doesn't, like, hasn't seen the message. Like, yeah, no, I DM'd her. So, like, just to, like, solidify it. But I think it's chips. Oh, you know what?
Bruh.
I'm the type of dude, like, I'm gonna shoot my shot, bro. I literally think like that. Like, if I don't shoot my shot with a specific girl I like, I would regret it for, like, the rest of my life. So I am a shooter. I'm a shooter. But yeah, the only thing is that, like, it's public. Like, that's kind of the crazy part. So I don't know if that was stupid or not, but to be honest, I did get $400 donation. Shout out Yugi for that. Right after I asked her to play Roblox with me on stream. So I don't think it was that stupid. I mean, I got a $400 profit, and she didn't even agree yet. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie though. I at least hope that people see that, if they do, and think like, oh, bro's funny and charming. Like, yeah, I am. I like making presentations to get my mind, to get my ideas across. But yeah, I just be thinking, you know, like, I was nervous making that presentation, dude. I was so nervous making it. I had to go see my cousin graduate, and I got home like at 2 a.m. Dude, I stayed up until 7 a.m. making the fucking presentation. Yeah, I put work into it, dude, just to be left undelivered. Nah, it's cool though. It's cool. Hey, it hasn't even been 24 hours yet. Maybe by the time this video comes out, something happened, but I'm not counting on it. Like, at the end of the day, I just be doing shit. I think it's funny. I think it's cool. I'm getting revenue. Like, it's cool. You know what I did think though was, like, if I do ask this girl specifically, like one girl, like, will I lose, like, other girls that are interested in me? You know? But I'm telling you, your boy is a risk taker. I don't care. I'm going to shoot my shot, bro. I don't care if I lose a roster. I'm going to shoot my shot. I'm going to build that roster back up. But to be honest, I never been the type of dude to, like, you know, mess around. I've always liked girlfriends. I don't like messing around. I tried it once. It was horrible. I didn't like it personally. I felt like a hoe because I was being one. It's fucking lame. I love girlfriend. One. Why it turns into wife eventually. That's how I am. Personally. But man, I don't know, dude. Unk is just unkin. Going through life. Dude, yesterday, yesterday, I'll probably tell this story on stream. I don't know, but I'm cracking in my back. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that's crazy. So yesterday, after the stream, right, I was amped up. Like, I was, like, nervous because I just, you know, asked the girl to play Roblox with me and sent my fans to her Instagram. Not only that, but, like, my theoretical dream girl, like, someone I really like physically, and yeah, I really like her art. But besides that, I was, like, amped up, right? I could barely eat. I was like nervous. So I forced myself to eat some Chick-fil-A, and then I got on my e-bike and I went to, like, a local park. It was like 11 p.m. You know, I'm riding around. I have my little speaker on my backpack strap, and I'm just blasting music. You know, I was just thinking a lot. I took some soju. That's, like, Japanese alcohol, I believe, that my friend left in my fridge. You know, went to the park, started drinking, listening to corridos. I'm not joking about that. Like, I sat down on the bench. It was just dark. I was just looking at, like, the geese in the lake. It was a really nice scene, actually. I really like that park. And out of nowhere, this dude comes up to me from behind. Pause. I'm not, and then, dude, on some weird like crackhead shit. He was on something, and he was just like trying to strike convo, but he was mad close to me. I was sitting on the bench, he was standing, and he's like, "I'm gonna die tonight." What? I'm like, what? He's like, "I'm waiting for my murder at 12:45. It was like 12. It was like 11:50. He said, "I'm waiting for my murder at before 12:45," and I'm like, oh, literally ruined my drunk. I was like getting a little bit buzzed, ruined my buzz. I'm like, what? What are you talking about, bro? But yeah. So I tried striking a bit of convo, like, because I didn't know if he had a gun with him. That's how I treat the situations. I don't know if he got a weapon on him. He was acting mad sus. He had the crack eyes. He had crack eyes. So like, I'm being careful. I'm like, so what's your name, bro? Like, I'm just being chill. Because with crackheads, if you come off disrespectful, they could try to fight you, But then he was just like, I'm an engineer. I'm going to create I'm going to create new cars that match the prices. Like, he was just like weird. I don't even remember that much. Remember, I was a little bit buzzed. He did ruin a bit of it, but it was not the vibe. And then it started getting more sus. He's like, we were there for like a total like 10 minutes maybe. And then the whole time I'm on guard, but like acting like I'm not. And he's like, this is your bike? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, how fast does it go? Let me ride it. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, oh, he's trying to fucking steal it. And then I just was like, nah, bro, this shit's like slow. I ain't gonna cap. This shit's slow as fuck. And then he's like, oh, okay. And he's like, I was always, fuck, what did he say? Like, you got a car? And I'm like, nah, this is my whip. Like, I'm just lying. I'm just lying at that point that this e-bike is my only mode of transportation. He's like, take my number down. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. So I told him to tell me his phone number just so I could dip, so I could have a reason to dip. And then I put his number down, right? And then he was just like, text me right now so I see your number. And I just didn't. I just kept the convo going, like changed the convo or something. But yeah, I'm going to delete his contact because I don't want him. Well, I didn't text him, so he doesn't have anything about me. But he was on some weirdo shit, dog. Like, who says I'm going to die before 12:45? Weirdo. Actually on some weirdo shit. And then I made a joke. I'm like, bruh, I got to go, bro. It's bedtime. Like, I got to go to sleep. Even though I sleep like at 4 or 5 a.m. I was like, I got to leave. I got to find an excuse to leave. And I was like, yeah, it's bedtime. I dipped. And I was just so pissed. Like, it's such a peaceful spot. Dumbass fucking crackhead had to ruin it. It pissed me off, man. I had to finish the rest of my soju, like, at a random fucking parking lot. And after that, I was feeling a little bit of a buzz, but I was like, you know what, fuck it. Man, this is all happening like at 12 or 1 in the morning. I go to a random 7-Eleven, and then I'm like, do y'all still serve alcohol? Like, when do y'all stop serving alcohol? So it's 2 a.m. And I'm like, fuck it. I got a buzz ball. I was like, fuck it. Fuck it at that point. I was so bored, man. Think about it. I had just come down from this high of the streamathon, but also like asking this girl a big question, I guess, wanting to get to know her, right? Shooting my shot. Obviously, I want to get my mind off it. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll drink. Like, I did my shit. I got money from this. I'm good. I'm living good. I was going to drink it outside, but I was like, I'm going to get too drunk, I feel like. But so I drank it at my house. Came back to my house. I see a fucking Lay's lemon bag taped onto my mailbox. Instantly, I was like, oh, I'm scared now. Like, I'm like, a lot of thoughts. One, my neighbor maybe did this. Maybe my mom or my sister. Or I got doxxed and someone's fucking with me. And I was like, what the fuck? So I instantly called my mom. She's like, I was sleeping. It's 2 a.m. And I was like, did you do this? And she's like, no. What the fuck? She's like, call your sister and ask. I called my sister. She didn't answer. But I texted her. I'm like, did you do this? And she's like, ha ha ha, yes. And I'm just like so frustrated. I was so annoyed because like, you as my sister, you know about doxing. She knows. I fear that shit. Like getting your address leaked. She knows it, but she's so millennial, dog. I'm sorry if you're listening to this, but come on. I shouldn't even said your name. Fuck. That's the only part I'm gonna fucking edit. I don't like saying my family members' names. I'm sorry if you're listening to this, sister, but that was actually so stupid. You know my job is about the internet and getting doxxed. I've explained this to you. It's a fear for content creators. And then she just leaves that on my mailbox with no text saying like left you surprised. Just so frustrating. So frustrating. Millennials, bro. Not a dude. Okay, I'm sorry if you're listening to this, but she gives me the worst look for millennials. You know, she gives me a good look for a loving sister, but for millennials, bro, man, I actually don't think I've met. Okay, I've met one cool millennial, my psychiatrist. I think that's it. But that's like one out of hundreds of thousands I've probably met, maybe tens of thousands. So I just have no like good representation for millennials. Whatever. Yeah, you get to hear the awkward silence now. How do you feel? How do you feel about that? There's not even a pause button. Can't even pause. But yeah. Main channel been doing good actually. I had to pre-record a lot of videos for the streaming because I did 100% focus on streaming. 100%. I actually wanted it to go well. I'm not gonna rush anything. I'm not trying to do all that. I actually wanted it to go well, and it did. It went extremely well. I just applied for Twitch. I think it's partner. That's the checkmark version. So I got enough hours and days for that and average viewers. So that's pretty cool. Sorry for the awkward silence. I just don't like it's a different topic, I guess. Maybe it goes along with it, but I don't like my anxiety sleeps. Like it's hard for me to fall asleep because my heart's beating fast. So that's why I got, my Xanax helps with that. My prescribed Xanax, by the way. I'm not buying it from a guy on the street. Calms my heart rate down. I can sleep, knocks me out. Just scary with those because like my tolerance gets higher and higher. So I don't want to overdose, But it wouldn't happen. Like I know my limit. And I stopped at it. Like I'm good on that. But like yet last night I was so nervous about what I had just proposed on stream that I was like shaking, I know it's like silly, but think about it, guys. Like is real talk though. Like I shot my shot. I don't care. So I was like, fuck it. Let me drink this buzzball. So I'm like on a substance at least while I fall asleep. And I did. I got a little bit buzzed and then fell asleep. But I don't like the concept of like my anxiety is so high. It's so high. It's so annoying. I always need a substance to calm me down. And I don't smoke weed. Maybe you guys know that. But yeah, that's like so annoying. It's been like that for a long time. Like there was a period of my life where I literally thought I had what's that one disorder where you can't follow? Moyo. You could hear my keyboard. Insomnia. I literally thought I had insomnia at one point in my life because like I couldn't fall asleep. My heart was just beating fast every fucking night. I was up for like 15 hours. I'm trying to fall asleep, heart beating fast, and I would just be like, okay, let me just wait until I get tired. Would fucking 6 hours to pass by. I'm there playing GTA, and I'm just like, I can't fall asleep. My mind is running all these thoughts. I fucking hated it. No lie though, you know what always helped? And this is not trying to be funny. I'm being dead ass. Sleeping with a girl, sleeping with my girlfriend, I would fall asleep like that. It's that comfort feeling, that safety. Like, my girlfriend's on the bed with me. She fell asleep first, or maybe I fall asleep before her. That idea of comfort though, I don't know if I'll ever feel that in the near future. just because I'm such a nah, maybe I'm being a dickhead for that. I don't know. I just feel like I don't think I'll okay. Correct me if I'm wrong, universe, but I don't think I'll ever date a girl that's more successful than me. Not on some ego or pride shit. Like genuinely because like I do make a good amount of money, like an extremely good amount of money. I don't know if I'll ever like just meet a girl that unless she's a YouTuber or streamer, I feel like she could make more money than me. But in terms of financial comfort, I think I'll always be the provider. In terms of emotional comfort, that should come, already. Pause. That should like be the bare minimum, I gotta feel comfortable around you. Yeah. I just man, I was telling myself like I don't miss her in terms of my ex, but I miss being in love. That's what I realized like last night while I was drunk. Like I don't miss her, but damn, Unc misses being in love, dog. I don't know. I was always that type of dude. It's love. It's love to love. I was always that type of dude. I always wanted to be the dude that had a girlfriend in high school and then we got married and had kids. I always wanted that. But, that's not the way life works. It's not the way life works. I always wanted that though. Unc is a lover boy. Lover man. Lover Unc. Just always looking, but not too deep. I gotta live my life. Prioritize me. I can't prioritize others. Unless I have a kid, then I'll prioritize my baby. But like, I just I'm really happy I'm not codependent though. That's a really good thing. I used to be. I literally used to be with that girl, my ex. I used to be codependent. It's still hard to get over her. Like I'm getting well. No, I would say, am I completely over her? Maybe I'm like, 60% of the way, which is good by the way. Like it's been half a year. Like your boy's doing good. I got my mind on other shit. I know the correct answer would be like I'm 100% of the way over her, but like I'm being dead ass. Dude, we were together for fucking since high school. Like that shit. And then we took a break in between. But the point is, like, it's working. Time is doing its thing. And I am really happy about that. Obviously, it still stings. But I'm just happy about the fact that, like, damn, time is really doing its thing. Yeah, I miss being in love, dog. There's no better words to describe it. Like, I saw this video coincidentally because I set up these new animations on my OBS, which is my my software I use, and it saved it. I don't know why OBS doesn't prefer, like, it doesn't start you off with .mp4 files. It starts you off with .mkv. So weird. So I did a test recording and it went to an mkv folder. And there I saw a video with me and my ex. And dude, the way I looked at her in the video, I looked at her like a goddess, dog. Like a goddess among men. And I was like, oh, it was 2023. And I don't want to be that dude that's like, oh, I don't know if I'll feel that again. I think I will. I think I fucking will, man. I think I will. I hope I will. I hope I do. But damn. I just want to look at someone like that again. It's a good feeling. It's like the good version of tunnel vision. We just focus on one person. It's okay. To be fair, I was spending a lot of money whenever I had girlfriends. You think about it, I'd buy everything for them. You're like, oh, you want that plushie? Here, let's get it. Or here, I'll pay for your tickets. Like, it's all good. Oh, you want new clothes? Here, let's go to the mall and just shopping spree. I'm telling you, bro, as YouTubers, we make good money. You should know that. I mean, I feel like, especially if we're uploading 30-minute to 1 hour videos, like, we're good. That's why I really appreciate the donations and the subscriptions on Twitch, because you don't have to. but you do it out of the kindness of your heart, thank you. You know, and also you probably want me to read your name out loud, which I always do. But yeah, I started saving a lot of money after the relationship ended. It's really interesting. Yeah, I'm still talking about it. Sorry. There'll be a day when it ends. There will be a day. But it just takes time. Let's talk about my cousin's graduation. So I had a little stream with my cousin in his room, and that was like a funny stream because it was like 2 hours and 30 minutes off a laptop, my Mac. So the quality's kind of ass on it, but you know, we were able to get done, like still get notifications and shit. I didn't miss a day. 7 days straight, I did it. Basically, he was graduating that day. So I was asking the chat, like, y'all got any advice, you know, for him? He's graduating. And so he graduated at a regular high school, not during COVID like Unc. And I actually put on his outfit for some pictures and like made a joke on Instagram being like, yo, Unc finally graduated, and without COVID ruining everything. And dude, I can't believe I was robbed of that, because it was so beautiful, actually, the ceremony and everything. Like, it was a regular thing that we were supposed to have. I am just so... It reminded me of, like, we were dead-ass robbed. We had no graduation, no prom, no trip to Disneyland or, like, an amusement park. Robbed. It's so annoying, but at least I got to feel something. At least I got to feel something. So when I posted that, dude, a lot of people swiped up and were like, congratulations, Tuv. I didn't know you were doing that. Bro, I'm joking. Like, what the fuck would I be graduating from, college? Bro, no, I dropped out years ago. 2021, I dropped out because YouTube worked out. Why the fuck would I be in college if YouTube worked out? Bro, I'm making more. Nah, I don't even want to. That sounds so ego, but like, I was just like kind of disappointed because a couple stories before, I literally said, guys, it's my cousin's graduation today. And it's just like, oh, you guys aren't reading my stories. Oh, I caught you fuckers now. Okay, cool. Fuck you. But like, no, I'm good. It was a funny joke. It was a funny joke. But, yeah. Sucks that we were robbed, but it's cool. I got to experience something. Damn, got home at 2 a.m. Crazy. I had to work on that presentation. I don't know. I told myself, 6 months after the breakup, I'm going to hop on dating apps again. Fuck no. Honestly, dating apps are like my fear. Maybe in a year. Maybe in like 6 months. I'm saying it again. Maybe, I don't know. Dude, when I hopped on them, no one swiped right on me except for like 3 chopped girls. And I'm not trying to be like ego, but like it's not my type. Like that ass chopped. I don't care. Call me a dickhead. I don't care. But like I was just like, oh, I think those dating apps are like, because like me and my friend started, and she, a girl, made our Tinder accounts like at the same time. She got like, dude, tens of 20s swipes. I got 3, all chopped. She got like regular looking guys. And I'm like, I think dating apps are just like, well, obviously they are, hornballs. No, horny men. They're going to swipe right on every single living vagina. You know? They don't care. As long as it has a vagina, they're going to fuck it. So yeah, the women are getting swiped right on more. I feel like if I want to get swiped right on, I have to be looking like a model, you know? I tried Tinder and the other one, Hinge. I deleted those fucking apps. I deactivated my shit. Nah, bro. I'm telling you, like, my standards are high now. I don't give a fuck. Like, I had this situationship with this girl that, let's just say, I'm not trying to be a dickhead, but like, I didn't find her fully attractive, and I'm not doing that again. Like, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm shooting my shot from the moon now. I don't give a fuck. That's why I want to look at you and find you beautiful. You know, I don't want to find you like, oh, she's like, you know, somewhat pretty. I'm not doing that anymore. I need to find you extremely beautiful, because like, if I'm dating you to marry, I got to find you beautiful. I can't find you like, you could do this differently. Like, no, I want, you know what I mean? But I don't know if that's asking for too much. I don't think it is, because I have common sense. And theoretically, if I fall in love with someone's personality, I shouldn't really care about the looks that much, because I'll be like, she fine no matter what. Her heart is in the right place. So that's a good thing. But yeah, I don't know. Well, that was a wild conversation. I don't want to end off on that note. Let's see what else I could talk about. One more topic. Yeah, streaming is so much different than YouTube. Like, I feel like here I really watch what I say, and not only do I do it on stream as well, but like theoretically, who's going to the Twitch VODs to watch the whole 3 hours or 4 hours? Here's like, it's 30 minutes. You guys are probably gonna watch the full thing. Excuse I. So like, I feel like I watch what I say less on Twitch. Even though there's a high probability of getting clipped. But here, I watch what I say a little bit more. It's interesting, all right? It's really interesting. Because the focus is more on the video itself. On Twitch, you like focus on chatting. Like conversating with me. Really interesting stuff, guys. I think that's going to be it for this podcast. Let me know what you guys think about the new animation style. Oh, this is the same person that animated To Get Cats, by the way. I'm saying it all the way at the end. But yeah, guys. I'll see you guys next time I ramble about random topics.